51 Merc here at Unique Specialty and Classics. A little old school hot rod time. That lead sled feel to it. And why not be powered by a flathead V8 underneath the hood? That era correct feel to it. It has the Offenhauser heads on it, Offenhauser intake manifold, the 3 Stromberg setup. We'll take a peek underneath the hood in just a bit first. Let's look at this iconic grille. Frenched in headlights. Look at the chrome. A mile worth of it. Check out the still pictures. You're going to be able to see the underside, the interior, the engine bay. UniqueClassicCars.com. If you're watching this video on YouTube, click on the link down below the video in the description. That's going to take you right to our website. Of course, you can call us, 507-386-1726. Wide white wall radials. Great looking wheel cover. Paint in the car. It shows its age a little bit. There's, some kind of just light scratching in it. Don't get me wrong. This car still has a great look to it. And there's no major, nicks, dings, scratches, dents that I've noticed. It's just a little older paint, but it still shows well. Be a great car for your roll-ins, cruise-ins, local shows. And you can see these panels look nice and straight on this baby. Let's take a look down the passenger side. Nice bright red interior, bucket seats up front. Center console, manual transmission on the column, or you'll hear 3 on the tree a lot. Riding low in the rear, fender skirts. Again, that lead sled look to it. Remember, we do consider trades. Financing is available. Of course, we can assist with transportation. And this vehicle may be eligible for an extended service contract. Consult with your sales associate when you call in or email. And there gives you a good idea. As far as the paint, you can see nice reflection in it. A few items that are going to go along with this. Looks like we have an extra fuel filter there. A couple of wheel covers are just off the rear with those fender skirts on. Little Betty Boop theme. And why not? We'll send those dice along with too, in case you want to hang them from the rear view mirror. Once again, all those still pics, UniqueClassicCars.com. This does have a 12-volt system, by the way. Brakes are like new up front. Technician did note the rears will be needing attention sooner than later. Let's take a look down this driver's side. And again, you can see free of any major nicks, dings, or scratches. There might be a little touch up here or there. It's black, but once again, look at the reflection. The car is behind me, the wall. So it still has a nice shine to it. Dual spotlights mounted on the A-pillars. Again, kind of that old school hot rod feel. Window visors. Let's take a look at this interior. Again, a little Betty Boop theme with the floor mats. Looks like a newer vinyl interior. Not noticing any rips, tears, holes in the seats, anything like that. You'll be able to check out the still pictures. Get plenty of angles of the interior. This is one of those colors too. Sometimes if I get right on top of it, it wants to wash it out. But it is a nice bright red. Check out those still pics. You'll be able to see underneath the floor mats and the carpeting and everything also. All right. I think it's time to fire this bad boy up. And just sitting in it, you get that kind of low rider, lead sled feel once again to it. Key on, like the fuel pump, starter button right here, and in typical flatty fashion, it pops right over. Gotta have some pinstriping, right? Aftermarket gauges, oil pressure, you can see that is working, voltmeter. And temp gauge, that was a cold start, so I wouldn't expect that to be up. And it sounds like you'd expect the flatty to sound too. Make sure we're neutral. Oh yeah. something about a flathead sound that's in a 50s rod that, I don't know, pretty tough to beat. All right, let me pause this a second. This would have the hood release inside the car. So when we get that hood popped, get it open, check out that engine bay, stick around to the very end. Yes, Jason's going to take this one for a drive, show you how it goes down the road. Hood popped. You can see the underside of that kind of tough since it's dark. There you go, nice and clean and tidy. There we go. Mentioned 12-volt system, batteries from 22, so just a few years old. There's that 3 Stromberg setup. Offenhauser intake manifold. Offenhauser heads. Running smooth, just purring away. I don't know. I think you gotta have flatty power in a vehicle like this. 1951 Mercury. Give us a call. 507-386-1726, uniqueclassiccars.com. Remember, we do consider trades. Financing is available. Of course, we can assist with transportation, and this vehicle may be eligible for an extended service contract. Consult with your sales associate when you call in or email.
Hey, it's George from Motorhood Podcast at Unique Classic Cars.
Hey, and this is Jeremy, and we're here to tell you where you can find our podcast. So first off, on all the Audible platforms, including Spotify, iHeart, etc., and also right here on the YouTube channel where you can find all of our episodes,
as well as the rest of our shenanigans.
A few other fun things that we'll do.
And when in doubt,
gas it.
Welcome to Motorhood.
Today we're driving a great looking 1951 Mercury. This will be a Mercury Custom 2-door. That beautiful sloping back end, the amazing front styling, the grille. This is a 3-on-the-tree manual transmission. We got a little bit of traffic to wait for here. We have a Sun Super Tack mounted to the column. Lovely rumble coming out the back of this. It looks like it should. It sounds like it should. This bright red interior goes well with that black exterior. Easy to shift. Clutch feels good. The blower motor works on this car. The wiper's also working. Under the dash we have an oil pressure gauge reading 45 to 50 psi. The volts are over 13 and the water temperature is 160 currently. Completing the look, we have those spotlights. You really got to have those on this car. It adds so much. A little more chrome never hurts. Beautiful interior. Looks really recently redone to me in that bright red. Wow, the factory horn is loud. That sounds great. Sit nice and low in this car. Very comfortable bucket seats. The steering wheel's clocked a little to the left, but that doesn't affect performance at all. Very easy to steer. Plenty of room in this car. I'm 6'1" and I feel like I have extra room for comfort. We'll go down the second for the circle. Even on the dash, we've got hand-painted striping. Very indicative of the era of this car. Corners nicely. Just a beautiful, iconic Mercury. One of my favorite cars from the Ford family of cars. The 51 Mercury. Take a look at all the pictures of this car and learn all the details of it at uniqueclassiccars.com.